Alrighty. Did a reboot. Time for part B. And let's boot the game up. Now, wouldn't it be something if just rebooting the computer cleared whatever the issue was and the game ran? And I made it through that quest? It wouldn't surprise me. Because that was a lot of crashes in a really short amount of time, all in the same locale, with nothing really changed in the files since I ran, you know, flawless, or darn near flawless. So I don't really think it's a problem with the files. I think it's a problem with something not loading correctly, or with the game engine itself. Who knows? But we's back. And we're going to try to load it up and see if we can actually complete that quest. Wouldn't that be nice? So now I can't say, no, yeah, 7-hour stream with no crash. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. 2-hour stream with like 20 crashes. Terrible. It's freaking terrible. Somebody was asking about this. I should really look into that. Because I do have a copy of this Dragon's Fury load screen. I got a copy of it somewhere. So I might be able to grab it. Throw it up somewhere. If people are interested in having it. Because it is no longer available on the Nexus. That was one of those files that was there before Nexus changed their how they wanted to do things. And then the author said, oh, yeah, I don't have the control over it, so I'm going to just pull it and nobody can have it. I'm like, okay, that was
and begin.
Nice of you. Yeah, we're going to speed run this. Can we speed run it? We're going to speed run it.
Was that supposed to hurt?
Coming around. Okay, so we finished those, so let's throw a save right here before the Undercroft.
Be careful.
So this is a save.
Is someone there? Is someone there?
Prepare to die. You even trying? Not impressed? Ha! 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 Ha!
All right. We survived that, which means we throw another save right here. We're going to do it this way. Go a little bit, save. Go a little bit, save. Go a little bit, save. Till we get through. Hello, John. Welcome back. We're going to make it through. I know we are. Cross your fingers.
this.
to actually.
Try that again. I dare.
Oh my gosh, we gotta.
You're no threat.
There aren't any more.
Orthorn, get out of my way. I'm gonna cut you down. I just want all the soul gems.
What was that?
No escape now. Totally hidden. I hope.
She was wearing an interesting armor. Necrolock. Ooh, Necrolock panties. I like those. Alright, so save your game. Steal the wood. Continue on. Steal the wood. What's out here? That requires a key.
Prepare to die.
You and your storm magic.
Did you hear something?
Oh.
The library is just open. Is someone there?
All right. Like I said, we're doing the speed run. Okay, this is the bedroom. Out of my way, Orthorn.
You don't stand a chance.
Storm Mage down. Dusty Stunted Daedrith. Interesting. Save our game. Yeah, this is the reboot, Queen. So far it's been running pretty good.
An invitation to be opened.
Well, it hasn't crashed. And we're almost up to the caller, so... Julianos. Frost spells slowing you down. Yeah, they're kind of a bummer, but you run up on them, you'll be alright. I don't really see... what's the book? We will take the coin purse. I got my coin purse. Alright, let's go get the caller. She's over here. How nice to meet you. Oh, you're kidding me. Okay, good. That wasn't a crash. I'm like, no, not again. Don't do it again. Okay, that's one of the scripted saves in the game. So it saves before you deal with the caller. So you can't avoid that save.
So you're the one who barged into my home and laid waste to my projects. How nice to meet you.
Who are you?
Names no longer matter. You may refer to me as the Caller. Now, do you have a reason for making such a mess?
I'm here for the books from the college.
So you're just one of Arin's lackeys. That's disappointing. You show real promise. You come here, kill my assistants, disrupt my work. You've annoyed me, so I don't think I'll be giving you anything.
Buddy, old pal, old buddy. So we sell our Orthorn?
Perhaps we can come to an arrangement.
An arrangement? After you've destroyed so much? Fine. Leave me the elf. You may go with your books.
Wait, what?
She gets the books, I get you. It's very simple.
But why?
This little adventure of yours has cost me a number of test subjects. I need more, and you'll do nicely.
You wouldn't do that, would you? You wouldn't leave me here with her.
I'm waiting.
Give her. There you are.
Orthorn, why did you cast that?
Pathetic and
She ran away. Give me the book. Give me the book. That's the one I want, Night of Tears. Captain Moosebum? What? I have no idea what you're talking about. We're on the B side now. Oh, you're talking about the stream. That's what you're... I'm like, what the heck are you talking about? Yes, we're on the B side. We flipped it over. Can't recover stamina, has 20% chance. Drop their weapon or shield with each use for 30 seconds. That's kind of an interesting spell, but we already know it. Enfeeble. That is a good looking apple. Just saying. Okay, we need to save our game because we have the books. Let's get out of here. We're not even going to talk to Orthorn. So it looks like a reboot did it. Because I was able to get through the whole thing after a reboot. Including all of the, you know, the Hales critters and all the effects and pretty much, oh, it's all about the cheese.
real smooth moves there.
Give me the cheese. So yeah, I made these kind of semi-transparent. But I made the empty bottles very transparent. All right, we're out of here. Yay, it's good. Yeah, those doors are glorious doors.
Got my attention.
It's pretty dark out here. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to set up a tent. And then we're going to build a fire. Not in front of the tent. Okay. Don't worry, we're making a fire. It'll be bright here in a minute. Potion assist mod? We have 28 firewood. We can afford to make a roaring campfire and replenish the fuel. I have no idea what language you're speaking. Unfortunately, I do not understand it. But welcome. Hey, did we have any food to cook? No, we don't have any food to cook. Lie down. No, we need to sleep. Wrong button. Wrong button. Button. Who's got the button? Ball-headed guy's got the button. All right, get up. Pack up. Yeah, I wish I understood the language you're speaking, but unfortunately I don't. I'm assuming you're saying hello to Queen. So, hello. Cooked beef. We're out of water. Okay, that is bad. Did you see that cheese? So we have another cube map that we need to get rid of. But first we need to refill our water.
Nice try, darling.
Let's go for a flight. You're kidding me. Come on. There we go. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured he said. But I don't know what language. Oh, you're Romanian. Sprechen Sie Deutsch? Ich verstehe Deutsch. All right, John. Meine Mutter ist von Siebenbürgen. So you were asking about this, Queen, remember? You were asking about AHO and whether you could summon it to one of these places. And I told you the answer is yes. Well, the answer is yes. That's okay. We have people who come in here from everywhere, and all different nationalities and all different amounts of English that they speak. You live in London now. So you see this, Queen? You're able to summon it. Which is really cool. Well, we gotta go return the books. Thank you. I put a lot of time and effort into it. I'm running about 1,000 mods currently. And I put a lot of time into just lighting and trees and landscape and trying to get it to not crash. Oh, yes. You know who these people are, don't you? I do.
Time to die!
Yeah!
I hate cultists. And a lot of it's the little things. Like if you notice when I run through here, you'll see snow drop out of the trees. That's a little mod called Snowdrop. And then 3D LOD. Most of these are 3D. Some are billboards, but everything I could find 3D loads for, I used them. So I turned on, and in Dynalot Ultra load, right? Ultra trees. So where it's here, I'll show you. We're going to toggle fly cam. So these are all full model. And then when we get over here, these are the 3D loads, right? So if you look at them directly from the top, they look like an X, right? Basically, it's two flat planes. So these are the load trees. But I do have the load trees. I mean, they're kind of blurry, but really from the distance you're looking, They're not that bad. And then some of them are full 3D load. So let's go this way. And I will take you to some that are full 3D load. Okay, yeah, those are billboard, but ultra tree. No, I'm just over 1,000 mods currently. I want to go this way. The ones I was able to get 3D load for were CG4 Woodland and a few others. So like these are the King's Tree from Trees add-on. I believe those are a 3D load tree. Let's go over and find out. No, I don't want to do any of that. That's a full model. That's a full model. Those are billboards. That is a 3D. I mean, it's billboard, but it's set up for 3D because it's works from two different directions. Too much of a hit with the models. Well, I use a few different ones. I use Traverse the Ulenwald. I do have trees in here from CG4. So I think what they did with the trunks was they went with 2 billboards, right? So this is 2 billboards. But the top of the tree is a 3D LOD. Yeah, I am. I am that author. So same deal with like this tree. That's a 3D LOD. And that's the King's Tree, and that's a 3D LOD too. And then CG4 is like this one. And that is, the base of it is 2. And the top is 3D. So that's CG4. These are from Trees add-on. The King's Tree is actually just a low poly model. And then that's CG4, that's CG4. Hybrid 3D loads, yes, because the trunk is it's basically 2. So the trunk is 2 billboards, but the top of the tree is 3D. So I think that's what you're talking about, hybrid. So we're quite a ways away from, but this is what the 3D loads look like. And yes, I have load grass also, because I run no grass in objects. What I really wanted to show you was, okay, we're getting way far away from anything it can render. Let's get a little closer because we're too far away. All right. Basically, if I could find hybrid loads or 3D loads for something, I grab them. No, I mean, your card's capable of doing it too, Ireshot. You've got a 3060. It's got enough juice to do it. Let's keep them textures to 2K.
Come on, let's see what you make.
And you'll be fine. Oh, no grass and objects? Yeah. No grass and objects is... I love it. Sorry, I had to kill the ogre. Why are we foosing? Don't be foosing around. Okay, so this, I believe that's the deity tree. But then there's these two over here, which I believe are full load. Yeah, these two are full load. From Blue Bow. Those are the trees of RK. Let's go over here. Because you're talking about Aspens Ablaze, right? So this isn't Aspens Ablaze. This is seasonal Aspens trees. Yeah, those trees are big. So this is seasonal aspen trees because I run Seasons of Skyrim. These have autumn, summer, winter variants. And I believe these are because 3 of these models are from Aspens Ablaze. Come on. Oh my gosh. Getting cray cray. Here, let's go here. So I really love these trees. The load on these trees is phenomenal. And then I also added these from Blue Bow, but I changed the color. His are green. And what I did was I made them more autumn. Yeah, 3 of the models for seasonal aspen trees are directly from Aspens Ablaze. And then the other 3 models are different tree trunk, but the Aspen Ablaze leaves. You know, I just think the load looks really good. And when you fly up on it, you can't hardly tell where it changes from, you know, load to full model. It's almost seamless. Especially with seasonal aspen trees. They're just really well done. Yeah, I think it's totally worth it. Especially if you're going to run mods like I'm running, right? Paraglider and skydiving, and to get 3D LODs that look like that. So the loads over here from seasonal aspen trees, I think, are some of the best as far as trees go in the whole game. It's like I said, when you come running up on them, you can't almost... It's difficult to tell when it changes from load model to full model. And that's the idea, right? Your rig is catching a lightning strike looking at this load. Well, and then I look at, okay, well, what I can run it at, you know, I'm over 50 frames a second. Yeah, these are Bluebow's trees, but like I said, I made them darker and I changed the foliage to match better with the autumn foliage. But yeah, when you're running through the world, you're not going to notice the change. You're not going to see it. Yeah, I think they're some of the best aspen trees out there, seasonal aspen trees. And mainly because, you know, I was using Aspens Ablaze for the longest time. And the fact that it uses the branches from that mod, you know, Mindflux did a great job with Aspens Ablaze. Fix the dungeon issue? Yeah, I did. You know what fixed it? Reboot. So it was something that wasn't loaded correctly in the game, but been stable since the reboot and was able to complete that dungeon. So yeah, sometimes it's not your files that are bad, it's the game engine that just didn't load something right. When I look at my game files, I think, okay, well, I've got... Uh-oh, okay, so that was laggy. My computer doing something in the background. Fire extinguisher nearby. Yeah. Yeah, I'm using 22 gigs worth of VRAM right now. Oh my gosh,
That's
okay.
what you want? Huh?
So, we
You think you
better
can take me?
speed up a little bit.
Damn elves.
Shit. My moment.
Victory
Killing
or
you will make for an
Solomon!
excellent story.
Who are you trying to impress? Ha!
No!
Yes.
You won't leave Skyrim
Feisty,
alive!
aren't you? Of course, I'm practically a trap magnet.
Always some bandits there. Yeah, I don't know. 71C is not bad for the GPU, and 65 to 70 on the CPU isn't bad, considering it's probably, well, that's Celsius, but Fahrenheit inside my house is probably almost 80 degrees. You die, she dies, everybody dies. Sounded reasonable to me. Yes, that is Ciri's voice from The Witcher. So, two things that I use.
I've got a present for you.
The first one would be
that
Dragonborn
supposed to hurt?
voiceover.
Like the bite
and
of a
you
flea.
can find Ciri's voice files for it on. If you Google it, it'll take you to a Discord server where you can get them. The other thing I use is called PC head tracking, and that'll give her random things like say hello to everybody.
Yes. Hmm? You look good. What's that? Yes. Nice to meet you.
And say goodbye.
As you wish. Take care of yourself. If that is all. See you.
And random stuff.
If you're looking for a survival guide to Tamriel, just ask me. I've been through more harrowing adventures than a bard's ballad, and I always manage to come out with a smile.
So those are things that were AI generated that are Skyrim specific. So if you notice, she mentioned Tamriel.
The security in Whiterun is incredible. Admirable is what it is.
Now don't cry about it. Poor girl. So if you run PC head tracking with Dragonborn voiceover and the same voice, yeah, you pretty much given your main character a voice. The other one I really like, they have Geralt's voice and Kratos' voice packs you can pick up. So if you're playing a male character. And I do have some things, if you've ever played ESO, I never have, but these are places from ESO. Yeah, only 22 gigs worth of VRAM used. I still got another couple I can get in there. Alright, let's go flying. Why? Because we like to fly. Skydive down the waterfall. We need to get back to the College of Winterhold anyway. We'll go buzz the hawk. Where'd he go? Should we go fly with the dragons? Well, I'll tell you what, if they made a 32 gig version, I'd fill it up. I think that's what it is I knew what my... If you know what resources you have available, why not use all the resources you have available? Now we're gonna go fly with dragons.
Dovahkiin, your voice is no match for mine.
I'll make this quick.
Yeah, but my arrows are.
Come on! Try that again. I dare you. Yeah! Prepare to die.
Gorith Gorith. Fruza!
No escape now.
Let's make it interesting, shall we?
Time for some fun.
Go get him, Toothless.
Hiding will not save you. Now we will see whose Tu'um is the stronger.
I think we got him. So yeah, that one is a summoned dragon that I summoned, the other one. Yeah, that's from Diverse Dragons, the one that I just sucked the soul out of.
You are brave, Malan.
This one is,
Time to shine.
Defeat brings me.
oh my gosh, they just shot me right through the head. Come on, Toothless, help me out.
Surrender, or don't.
Hiding
You're dead either
will
way.
not save you.
Jormasker, I think his name is. Anyhow, you can get a spell tome in Whiterun to summon him. And he's a pretty cool dragon. And I'm using the mesh for Game of Thrones dragons that gives them bigger wings. So he will have bigger
Face your
wings.
final battle with some dignity. Let's make magic. Ha! Ha! Yeah! Feisty, aren't you?
Eat my king's glaive. What's this giant fighting over here? Here we go. Oh, we can't do it yet. Quit picking on the kitty. What's it got? Horse? I don't like horse. Not enough fat on them. So we don't want to go that way, we want to go this way. Big old giant just walking up the road. Welcome to Kynes Grove. A dragon. I saw a dragon. This is actually a pretty cool little change to Kynes Grove.
Are you here to spit on our traditions? Cut down our sacred trees? Huh?
No.
Those two Imperials desecrated our grove. They built a lumber mill and wanted to cut down our trees. Worse yet, nobody bothered to stop them until I noticed. These people dare call themselves Nords.
All right, then.
It is a disgrace what has happened to the grove.
Oh, hi, Angel. What's up, baby? You can come say hi? Come on. Come on. Come on. Good girl. Good girl. Cha-cha, good doggy. You were lucky, dog. You got 2 walks yesterday. Got to play in the park. Got to make new friends, right? Got some new doggy friends. You're a good girl. Okay, but you got puppy breath. Come on, down. Good dog. Chickens. Yeah, my computer's doing something in the background. I can probably turn that off. Yeah, Harley's laying over there behind me. You can't see her. Yeah, she's a pretty dog. She's a shepherd mix. 7 dogs, 7 walks. 7 brides for 7 brothers. Oh, that was a different show. Probably long before a lot of your time. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit of stutter, but we're going back to the college. They promised there would be no more questions. Yeah, I only got 2 dogs. 2 dogs, 5 kids, 2 grandkids. Slide tackling gargoyles. We can't loot him? Okay, that's interesting. Forgotten Hagness Passage. It's only 14,000 feet away. There's the college. Gotta go return the books. Did we read the books? I think we read the books. Should we save the game? We should probably save the game. Alright, so how long have we been into this? Almost an hour.
You can't hide from me. Your kind has no place.
Oh, they're hunters. My bad. My bad. Sorry. I didn't mean to put an arrow in your head. I wonder if... Because we were having trouble finding... Should be right here.
Let's make some friends.
Should be a dagger on the floor. Or on the table. So I don't know where that dagger is. This means we're never going to finish the quest for finding the missing students. The other ones are down here.
Gotta keep an eye out for those.
Yeah, because I don't see the other dagger here either. Alright, let's go talk to Urag. Urag should be up here. There he is.
I don't want to... Hundreds of years have gone into assembling this collection. It's going to stay pristine, understand?
Yeah, I got it.
Here are the books that went missing.
Well, well. And you seem to be in one piece. Thank you. I'll look these over and inform Mirabelle if I find anything relevant. Night of Tears, eh? I remember this one. Well, isn't that interesting? Did you read it yourself?
Yep.
If I recall it correctly, that has some interesting implications. You should mention that to Toldir. And here. I suppose you've earned these.
Toldir or Tolfdir?
All right, then.
Let's read some books. We've already read those books. Except for this one.
You've been spending a fair bit of time with Sergius lately, I see.
What? Why the audacity? How dare you imply such a thing?
Calm down. Why are you overreacting? I was going to ask if the two of you are collaborating on research.
Oh, well, I'm sorry, yes.
Yeah, we're collaborating on research. Yeah,
This
that's
is
what we're
fine.
doing. Of course that's what we're doing.
I need your help with something. Something private.
I'm not going to help you. Okay, so this is also using the 1 pixel cube map. Which is a little bright.
It's always encouraging to see the younger generations embracing education.
Urag suggested I come see you.
Did he now? Does he have information about our wonderful discovery?
I found a certain book, Night of Tears.
Is that the one about something buried beneath Sarthal? Something that men and Mare fought over? I'll have to make a point of rereading it. I don't recall the details. I just can't seem to tear myself away. Whatever this is, its beauty is like nothing I've ever seen before. If you'd allow me to indulge myself for a moment, I thought I might make a few observations. I'm sure you've already noticed the markings. They're quite unlike anything we've seen before. Aliad, Dwemer, Daedric, not even Falmer. None of them are a match. Quite curious indeed. Now, I'm not sure that you're quite as attuned as I am, given my extensive years of experience, but can you feel that? This marvelous object.
Yeah, he's in
it
a nice
practically
outfit.
radiates magicka, and yet it's unlike anything I've felt before. Archmage Aaron is already hard at work, and hopefully we'll have more information soon.
I'm afraid I must
No,
intrude. It is urgent that I speak with your associate immediately.
This is most inappropriate. We're involved in serious research here.
Yes, I've no doubt of its gravity. This, however, is a matter that cannot wait.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never been interrupted like this before. The audacity. I suppose we'll continue
looks to be
this at some later
reflecting
time,
sky.
when we can avoid interruptions.
I need you to come with me immediately. Let's go.
I don't understand what's going on.
Really? Well, allow me to clarify the situation. I'd like to know why there's someone claiming to be from the Psijic Order here in the college. More importantly, I'd like to know why he's asking for you, specifically. So we're going to go have a little chat with him and find out exactly what it is he wants.
Aren't you just an advisor here?
Technically, that is true, but I still report to the Old Merry Dominion, and I cannot ignore this situation. Don't worry. You can return to your petty squabbles and meaningless research as soon as this matter is resolved.
Mr. High and Mighty.
Now, you are going to speak to this monk and find out why he is here, and then he will be removed from college grounds.
Lots of mods on Nexus for it. Yeah, you know, the thing I don't think I'm going to play it.
Please do
what
not
you
be
learn
alarmed.
here will last you a
I
lifetime.
mean you no harm.
Several, if you're talented.
It is good to meet you in person.
Mainly because it's turn-based combat.
What's going on? What happened to everyone?
I'd simply like to talk to you. I've given us a chance to speak privately. But I'm afraid I can't do this for long. We must be brief. The situation here at your college is of dire importance, and attempts to contact you, as we have previously, have failed. I believe it is due to the very source of our concern. This object, The Eye of Magnus, as your people have taken to calling it. The energy coming from it has prevented us from reaching you with the visions you have already seen. The longer it remains here, the more dangerous the situation becomes. And so I have come here personally to tell you it must be dealt with.
What does this have to do with me?
You set this chain of events in motion at Sarthal. You must understand the Psijic Order does not typically
So what kind of mods are
intervene
they coming out
directly in
with
events.
for Baldur's Gate 3?
My presence here will be seen as an affront to some within the Order. As soon as we have finished, I will be leaving your college. I'm all too aware that my arrival has aroused suspicion, especially in Onkano, your Thalmor associate. Nevertheless, my Order will not act directly. You must take it upon yourself to do so.
So what exactly is the problem?
As you may have learned, this object, the Eye, is immensely powerful.
The Eye.
The world is not ready for it. If it remains here, it will be misused. Indeed, many in the Order believe it has already. Rather, something will happen soon, something that cannot be avoided.
I'll help, but I don't know what to do.
Unfortunately, the future is as obscure to us as it is to you. The overwhelming power of the Eye makes it difficult
From a
for us to
tragedy
see.
into a supermodel.
I fear I have already overstepped the
Okay.
bounds of my order, but I will offer this. Seek out the Augur of Dunlane here in your college.
So, cosmetic.
His perception may be more coherent than ours. Please, we do not have much time.
Who is the Augur of Dunlin?
He was once a student here at the college. Now he is something different.
Where can I find this Augur?
I am unsure. He is somewhere within the college. Surely one of your colleagues must know his location. I am sorry I cannot provide you with further help, but this conversation requires a great deal of effort on my part. Now, I'm afraid I must leave you. We will continue to watch over you and guide you as best we can. It is within you to succeed. Never forget that.
I'm sorry.
Well,
Were you about to
what
say
is the meaning
something?
of this?
I'm sorry, I'm afraid I don't understand.
Don't play coy. You asked to see a specific member of the college. Here she is. Now what is it that you want?
There's been a misunderstanding. Clearly, I should not be here. I shall simply take my leave.
What? What trickery is this? You're not going anywhere until I find out what you're up to.
I am not up to anything. I apologize if I have offended you in any way.
We will see about this.
I'm not sure what happened. A monk from the Psijic Order. Here after all these years, and then he just leaves. I hope we didn't offend him somehow.
So this is another mod I really like. It's animated tentacles for the glowing mushrooms. It's the little things. Should we go talk to the Augur of Dunlane? Gotta go down another one. Usually the first mods that come out for any game is let's make everybody naked. That's usually the first mods that come out. Down to the auger.
Your legacy will be a...
It's hard to hit these guys with daggers. Okay, bigger weapon. Okay, got him.
Have you no honor?
I'm on fire. Look, lamp is bread. A ruby and a broom and fire salts and the manual. Taking the manual. So, ruby. And a broom. And some fire salt. The draw of that.
Scream, plea, or pray. None of it will matter soon.
Bunch of empty wine bottles. We need to go down the mid and dark. Nice, right? Just run away. Yes, he did.
There is no help for you here. There is no solace in knowing what is to come. Your perseverance will only lead to disappointment. Still, you persist.
Yep. Let me in.
Very well. You may enter.
So you're the Augur of Dunlane?
I am that which you have been seeking.
It's kind of a non-answer.
Your efforts are in vain. It has already begun. But those who have sent you have not told you what they seek, what you seek.
And what is it I'm seeking?
Knowledge.
You seek that which all who wield magic seek. Knowledge. You shall find this. Knowledge will corrupt. It will destroy. It will consume. You seek meaning, shelter in knowledge. You will not find it. The Thalmor sought the same thing, and it shall lead to his end, as it has so many others.
Yeah, because I'm going to kill him.
I'm not the first to come see you.
No, though you may be the last. The one who calls himself Ankano has sought my knowledge as well.
Cool.
Through very different questions.
Yep.
Your path differs from most. You are being guided, pushed towards something.
Yep.
It is a good path. One
So being pushed is a
untraveled
good
by
path?
many. It is a path that can save your college.
Oh, saving the college.
I will tell you what you need to know to follow it further.
Alright, what do I need to know?
What do I need?
You, and those aiding you, wish to know more about the Eye of Magnus. You wish to avoid the disaster of which you are not yet aware. To see through Magnus's eye without being blinded, you require his staff. Events now spiral quickly towards the inevitable center, so you must act with haste. Take this knowledge to your Archmage.
Dun 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 dun. And then he just goes poof. Well, we don't have the ring, so we can't summon Valak Sane. So now we're gonna go talk to the Archmage. Let's go up this way. See if he's up here. I think he is. So that's the thing that always got me, is that it's only one flight of stairs. This is what always bothers me here. Okay, so one flight of stairs. We're back at the Hall of Elements, right? So let's go the other stairwell. Okay, one flight of stairs. And we're at the Arcanium. And then if we go one more flight of stairs, now we're at the Archmage's quarters. So how come on one side it's two flights of stairs to get to the Archmage's quarters, and on the other side it's only one? Actually, it's three flights of stairs, because that's three flights of stairs. Now we're here. But if we go down this way, it's only one flight, and we're back at the Hall of Elements. Oh, Winchester Mystery Mansion stuff going on here. How the heck heck did that happen? Alright, so if we want to take the quick way down, that's not the quick way, that goes to the Arcanium. This is the fast way down. This will take us right to the Hall of Elements. 3 flights of stairs in 1 flight. It's magic. There he is.
What you learn here will last you a lifetime.
Several,
if you're talented.
I have important information for you.
Really? And what might that be?
We need to find the Staff of Magnus.
I'm sorry, what? Well, I'd certainly love to have such a powerful staff, but I'm not really sure that any of us need it.
It's connected to the orb we found.
And how do you know of this?
I spoke with the Augur of Dunlin.
Did you really? And he specifically mentioned the Staff of Magnus? I'm impressed with your initiative. Of course, someone will need to follow up on this.
What should I do next?
A most impressive attitude. Keep this up, and you'll do quite well for yourself. Something as specific and ancient as the Staff of Magnus. I'm not sure we'd ever find something like that. I seem to recall Mirabelle mentioning the staff somewhat recently. Why don't you see if she can tell you anything? I'm quite pleased with your progress, you know. You've certainly proven yourself to be more than a mere apprentice. Well done. This circlet once proved invaluable to me. I hope it can be of use to you now.
Mirabelle. Well, we're just burning the daylight up, aren't we? Uncano. We need a good name for him. I would have to hang the laundry right there that you can't go through it. She's upstairs. Mirabelle. Oh, you're right there.
Please don't bother the Archmage unless it's absolutely necessary.
Have you heard from your family?
Do you know anything about the Staff of Magnus?
Well, now that's an odd question. Why in the world would you be asking?
It's too bad.
Not at all.
Archmage Aren said you'd mentioned it recently.
I see. Well, yes, I suppose I did mention it, though I'm not sure what he expects me to tell you. I only brought it to his attention a few months back when the Synod showed up here looking for it. They were apparently under the impression we were keeping it in a closet somewhere.
Who are the Synod?
Mages based out of Cyrodiil. They fancy themselves the imperial authority on magic these last few hundred years. My understanding is that all they really do is make noise in an attempt to curry favor from the Emperor. Lots of politics, little magic. I was quite surprised to find them on our doorstep. They seemed amiable enough, but their line of questioning made me uneasy. It became clear they're trying to hoard powerful artifacts, looking to consolidate power.
So no one knows the staff's location?
No one here does. The Synod seemed convinced it was somewhere in Skyrim. They inquired about the ruins of Mzulft, but that's all I remember. It sounded like they were heading there, though they were rather secretive about why. I suppose if you're intent on looking for the staff, there's a chance they might be in Mzulft yet. Just don't expect them to be cooperative.
Kind of that English accent. So we need to go to Mzulft. Yeah, she's a fiery little redhead. It knows magic and could, like, fry you.
If you have a moment, could you help me with something?
No, I'm kind of busy. Just trying to save the college, thank you. Hello, going my own way. Let her help some. It's the accent that turns your head. Okay.
Oh,
so,
been tending your hounds?
you see, I can't
smell like
run
a
through
wet
that,
dog.
but if I
Should be
duck, I can go under it.
Operating covertly.
So that's a mod that I'm using. That I recommend, actually. Dynamic collision adjustment is what it's called. So this is our collision, right? And when you duck, your collision gets shorter. So that's why when I was over here, I couldn't go underneath it. But when I ducked, I could go underneath. So, cool mod. Ursh. Highly recommend it. Playing with your dog in the sprinklers? Yeah, it does sound like fun. Sure, the dog had a good time. Angel likes to try to bite the water. She's funny though, she doesn't like getting wet. She's not a water dog. Yeah, that's what Angel does. She bites him. It's like, I'll teach you. That's a good question. Dinner time. Yeah, enjoy dinner, and I'm glad I got it fixed too. We've been streaming for about an hour and a half after the reboot. So, but we went 2 hours before we ran into a bunch of problems. So. But yeah, that was some pretty random stuff going on there. That is a beautiful sunrise. That's Maik.
Snow falls. Why worry where it goes? Maik thinks the snowflakes are pretty.
Give me a hug, cat. Oh, that's not a hug. Come here, give me a hug.
Skyrim was once the land of many butterflies. Now, not so much.
That's a hug. There we go.
On full alert. Where? Bears? Where bears? Sorry, I had to discuss possibilities for food for tonight. We're not eating sweet rolls. Although that does look really tasty. So... So we got to make it over to Mazolft. That's where we're headed. The werebear took an arrow to the knee. They don't look as good as the ones you made. Yeah, well, the ones you made were real.
Is there any way you'd rather
Should we have a drink
spend
with
the
these
day
guys?
than drinking honey brew mead?
Come here. Talk to me.
Hey, friend.
Give me a drink.
Good to see another merry soul enjoying this fine day. But you look
I'd
tired.
rather have two
Come,
bottles of
share
mead
a bottle of
than two
honey brew
wenches,
mead
friend.
with me.
Why's that?
I would love to share a drink with you, friend.
Won't argue your ear off about which
Nothing
one
like
should go
fine
first.
spirits to help raise your spirits. Cheers, my friend. May your adventures find you fame and fortune.
And then they just go wandering off. Yeah, why have one when you can have two? Only if you have one in your inventory. Okay, so that's a sky shard over there. Let's go collect that. First time we've ever been to Hollyfrost. Rabbit! Jump on a rabbit. It's all shits and giggles till someone giggles and shits. Okay.
Move on, friend. I have nothing to sell today. Tools, wares, and weapons. All for sale at fair prices.
I have to kill him later, I think. That Khajiit that I just tried to talk to.
I welcome you, friend. How may I serve you? He hired the others and paid for my goods. I am allowed to run the caravan, but I pay Reshade a percentage of my profits. I say this without bitterness, for it was Reshade who saved me from a life of servitude aboard a trading ship. I am grateful to have the life that I do now. It is a far cry from my days as an orphan on the streets of Corinth. May your road lead you to warm sands.
And may you poop on warm sands too. This way. Squirrel! Okay, so no squirrel. That's Aventus Aretino.
When I grow up, I'm going to be an assassin. That way I can help lots of children, just like you.
Yeah, that's what assassins do. Yeah. They help kids. Sure, that's what they do. I do like the deeper shadows from running RTGI and MXAO. It gives more depth to the whole world. Doesn't look flat anymore. Is this a skooma dealer?
Greetings, sister. You look weary. I have something to help you relax. If you're interested.
What are you talking about?
The finest skooma, the sweetest moon sugar, at a fair price, of course.
Just give me what you have and we both walk away from this.
No need to get so hostile. Just take it. Sounds like you need it more than I do.
And you know...
Nice doing business with you, friend.
If we kill her, she's got even more. So that's how you get double drugs out of Then we got to do it. We got to do it. We have to do it. All right. Wish me luck and hold on to your butts. Oh, we're going to throw a save before we do it. Talk to somebody and tell them about the meaning of life. Alright, let's go find somebody.
Come on in.
Buy the
Got warm
upscaler
food,
from
warm drinks, and
PureDark. Is
warm
it just
beds.
one-time purchase to get it? Yes. Basically, it's $5 a month. But what you do is you
I hope you'll
purchase
stay
a
for a
month.
bit. We could certainly use the business.
And then you, me, the sky.
You expect me to believe that? That doesn't change anything. I don't have to take that from you. Okay, just this once. I understand. How can I argue with that? Huh?
I am you and you are me. The Horker is the sky. You have a good sense.
Nah, I don't think so.
You have a good sense of humor. Well, maybe I took too much skooma.
It would seem so.
Sorry. Jay Serpa's got a good sense of humor. Alright, so basically what you're doing when you sign up for somebody's Patreon is you are signing up for a monthly installment to pay $5 a month. But you can go into your membership and cancel your subscription right after you buy it. Now, this doesn't cut you off immediately. You have a month subscription that you've paid for. So that means you have 1 month that you can download whatever you want and do whatever you want and have all the benefits that come with being a Patreon member, right? And then after that, your membership will expire. It won't auto-renew. But you have to remember to go into your membership and turn it off so that it doesn't auto-renew. If you don't remember to go into your membership and turn it off, it will auto-renew and it'll cost you $5 a month. But you'll have continued benefits. So what I do is I'll go up and I'll sign up for, like I sign up for Boris and I sign up for PureDark and I sign up for Black, for animations, the ENB, and for the upscaler, right? And I'll go and I'll join their Discord and it knows that I bought a membership so I can download the files I want to download. I download everything I can from there and archive it. Even things I don't think I'm going to need later, I download and archive it. And then I go into my membership and I cancel all my memberships. Now I can still go back within a month and download more stuff if new stuff comes out within the month. But at the beginning of the month, when they're looking to re-up,
What's a milk drinker like you doing out here? Go home to your mother.
she wants to die.
You shouldn't talk to me like that.
Why? What are you gonna do? Cry?
Back off now.
No need to get rough.
Oh, we intimidated her. What do we got going on over here? Oh. Can we fight when we're all like hopped up on skooma? Maybe. Maybe not.
I'm going to...
Ritgra, I have forgotten what fine sport you mortals can provide.
Ritgra.
I'll kill you where you stand. Belongs to the North.
Hey, well, skooma wore out.
You can do better than that.
Yeah!
Death is highly...
Took them all out. Love you, baby.
Harley. Harley. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
I think she knows where she's got to go.
Or she doesn't know, or she thinks she's gonna be locked out.
Oh.
Angel, you gotta stay in here.
Yeah, you can lock her in here.
Come here, Harley. Come on, Harley.
Harley has a vet appointment today.
Let's go.
Hi, Angel.
Come on.
You're a good girl.
Get up. Let's go.
My wife's having a hard time getting Harley to go. Harley doesn't like the vet. But it's just for basic, she's got like distemper shot and bordetella and so general maintenance type
Crystal.
stuff.
Gone. Find Paratus. Inoculary.
Well, he's got the key.
Silent as the grey fox.
And the thing is, if you're taking one dog and not the other one, then the other one's going, well, how come I don't get to go? It's like, you don't understand. The other one's going to the vet, right? You know? Not someplace you want to go. Actually, Angel likes the vet. She likes her vet. Anyway. Summoning all kinds of critters.
Mistake, you rat.
You lack technique.
Dwemer Spriggan. What about this guy? Well, they had soul gems. We will use that later. Potentially.
All right.
Oh, don't whine. It's okay, Angel. Harley just had to go to the vet. That kind of looked like a trap, doesn't it? Oh. We need a bigger weapon. Get out of sneak mode, girl. And play with them a little bit. Dwemer decompiler. He was trying to decompile me, all right. Oh, Angel, be good.
Put me off guard.
That's worth mining. We'll probably stop for a drink here. Charis. That's worth mining too.
Quiet now.
Alright, we're going to throw a save right here, because we haven't saved in a while. And then continue on our merry way. Going up. Yes, you can slide tackle. What
does it mean?
It means you're dead. It means you're deader than dead. Can you kill the undead? Apparently you can.
You want some air, don't you?
Oh no! Your immersion. My immersion! Well, I can't slide tackle an imp or anything that's floating above the ground. But if the ghost isn't floating above the ground, yeah, I can slide tackle. Oh, oh, are we crashing? We're crashing. How long do we go? Just shy of 2 hours, 1 hour, 57 minutes. Hi, doggy. Everybody knows you can't slide tackle a ghost in real life. What? Okay, you coming back up? Come back up and say hi. We crashed again. It's all your fault. You know that? It's all your fault. It's all your fault. Go ahead, put it out there. Put it out there. Whatever. You know, we're going to take a look at it. Seems like 2 hours and, you know, the game goes, oh my God, you're pushing me too hard. I can't handle it. I'm shutting down. See what it says. Okay, it's that same number again, 12FDDOO. And here it says Dwemer Room Large Wall. So I'm pretty sure that one give me a second. I'm pretty sure it says that that's a bad mesh, but I don't believe it. So this is the shadow scene node 1, but that's not the crash we're getting. It's this one. First with the highest priority. So let's look at that. Yeah, so that's 12 FDC CO plus 40, right? Associated with a broken NIF file. Unfortunately, it's hard to discern which mod is the issue. Log is created after the file has been processed. Broken NIF can lead to no crash log being generated at all. But in the situation, one can systematically root out the cause of the issue by disabling each mod 1 load order, starting a new test save. Yeah, right, like that's going to happen. Or running Cathedral Assets Optimizer over all your mods. Second option can fix this issue. It can also bring issues of its own. The level of optimization. Disabling about 10 mods. Yeah, I'm not doing that. But yeah, it's saying that that's a bad mesh, but what was loading, it's saying Dwemer room large wall. So let's copy that. Shader, shader. Batch renderer. Drummer room large wall. Drummer room large wall. Trap pipe piston. Okay, so we're looking at Dwemer room large wall, right? Delete. Yes. Go to play drive, modding tools, cathedral. All right, Jeff, take it easy. So it'd be under Dungeons, Dwemer. Let's run the whole stinking folder. Run it. Says it's done. All right. Let's fire back up. Yeah, it's weird that I can run like yesterday, 7-hour stream, right? One crash. And I caused it by trying to do user take. And then today, yeah, different story. Has to be a half a dozen crashes. A lot of them on that Orthorn quest. And saying a bad mesh. Now, how could it be not be a bad mesh yesterday, but it's a bad mesh today? What changed overnight? You know, I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know. I blame the earthquake we had this morning. Yes, we had an earthquake this morning in California. And the house is still standing. It's funny, I talk to my friends from back east and they talk about hurricanes and, you know, tornadoes and stuff like that. And they're like, oh yeah, not a big deal. You know those are coming. You can get out of the way. I'd never live in California with all those earthquakes. You never know when those are showing up. So, yeah, but tornado can like totally rip your house off the ground. The earthquakes we have are little shakers. Yeah, so it rumbles a little bit, shakes a little bit. Here's some creaking and cracking, and then it's over. Right? So, yeah, not a big deal. I mean, I've been around here long enough that I've seen some big ones, like where the Bay Bridge fell down. Power line swinging, 3-foot wave in the swimming pool in the backyard. Yeah, that was a pretty good one. But yeah, nothing that ever made me felt like I, you know, had to leave. That I just couldn't handle living here. It's too scary with them darn earthquakes, man. I'm
Nice try,
your
darling.
immersion again.
Ready.
Slide tackle him twice in a row.
Yeah.
Ha. Let's go get him. Oh. Summon a little guy to help you out, did ya? Still took you out. Missouri is overdue for a big quake. Well, I would much rather have a bunch of small earthquakes. And the reason being is, you know, if you know anything about tectonic plates,
should be a
right,
piece of cake.
Is they're always rubbing against each other, and it's when they get stuck and then it jerks, that's an earthquake, right? But the tectonic plates are always going to be moving. So if it gets stuck and it builds up a lot of pressure, you haven't had an earthquake in a while to relieve some of that pressure, then yeah, it's going to be a big quake. So I would much rather have a bunch of small ones, because then I know it's relieving the pressure and we won't have a big one. I've only seen one big earthquake in my lifetime in California, and that was what, 91? No, 90? 89. Long time ago, in any case.
Surrender, or don't.
And I've lived here my whole life, so. Not too scared about it. No Madrid fault line? Yeah, we've got the San Andreas is the one that we have. It's called San Andreas Fault. And it runs right across Northern California. And it moves all the time. But it's one of those things, you know. Mountain lion a few blocks over last night. Yeah, I think I'll pass on the mountain lions too. We get those every now and then, but mostly we have a mountain that's close to where I live. It's a national park, so they'll be up there. And then, of course, the Desolation Wilderness. When you start going up towards Lake Tahoe area, you've got area up there that's, like I said, it's Desolation Wilderness. You actually need a permit to go hiking up in there. They need to know you're up in there, because that way if you get lost, they can send a search party, you know, to come and get you. And yeah, there's really, when I went hiking up there, we did 40 miles. Follow the train, CJ. Yeah, we hiked 40 miles over 8 days. We saw 3 people. Okay. I'll be right back. I gotta let my dog out. Crazy spaz. GTA reference. Yeah, I never played GTA, so that's lost on me, man. I don't know. Why, are they down in LA? Okay, those guys you don't want to let touch you. And you want to stay away from them when they blow up. And don't let this guy touch you either. Especially on Legendary, because they will kill you.
Surrender.
Black bears, mountain lions. Yeah, well, we don't... I go hiking up here quite a bit, and I've seen coyotes, I've seen rattlesnakes, never really seen... The only bears I saw from quite a distance away, and that was up in the Sierra Nevada mountains. And yeah, they saw us and they went the other way. They didn't want anything to do with us. So as far as mountain lions, I mean, every now and then in the more rural areas, there'll be mountain lion sightings, or we had one for a while that was attacking joggers on a path that they have. Bear scare every time you hike in grizzly country? Yeah, you are. When we were hiking in the Desolation Wilderness, we had to bring a bear can for our food, right? And you put all your food in this container that you need a quarter to open, and leave it at least 100 yards away from your camp, you know, when you went to sleep, and don't have any food in your tent, because those bears will rip your tent open looking for stuff to eat. Okay, don't let that guy touch you.
You can't challenge me.
Okay, so we let those guys up. Alright, what we should do is throw a save right here. Why? Because we can. I don't know, a friend of mine ended up getting a Can we squeeze through there? No. You know, one of those 10,000 volt or whatever zapper protective
Your
things,
technique
right?
is lacking.
He asked me, he goes, "Here, zap me in the leg with this thing. I want to see if it'll actually work." And I'm like, "You're kidding me, right? You want me to hit you with this freaking self-defense zapper?" He's like, "Yeah, hit me with it. What's the worst that could happen? I pass out? You know, pee my pants?" I'm like, "Okay, dude." So I hit him with it in his leg, and he goes, "Ow!" He didn't pass out or anything. And he says, "You know, this wouldn't really work. You know, if you hit an attacker with this, it's just going to piss him off. You know, it's not going to stop him."
That one hurt.
You know,
Just kidding.
My buddy's kind of a strange character. But yeah, he seriously asked me to zap him with it. And I said, "Sure, dude, okay. If that's what you want me to do." Oh, don't let that guy touch you. Don't let him touch you. Stay away from them when they blow up. Don't let this guy touch you either. Oh, he turned into one of the little guys. Okay, well that's not too bad. We've already read that book. That is the key. Don't need an amulet of Akatosh. We will mine that. Well, it's not like it was a high-priced zapper, you know, it was a bargain basement zapper. But yeah, he was right. It's probably just
Let's
enough
get this
to
over with.
piss somebody off.
Guess it's that time again.
Wouldn't really have been good for self-defense.
Not bad at all.
I have some interesting stories in my life.
An invitation to be opened.
Not a whole lot worth a whole lot in here. That'd be the way we want to go. Well, have you ever come across a grizzly in your travels, Ireshot? Or are they, you know, avoiding people? I know the ones like in Yosemite, they'll, you know, people leave food in their car. They'll peel a car door open like a freaking aluminum can, right, to get at the food. There was a chest. Eh. More fun to slide tackle.
Can't see me.
And your little bug too. I'm going after the synod.
Like the bite of a flea. Let's get this over with.
That's the focusing crystal. There was a...
Mistake.
Oh my gosh, really?
Fight, aren't you?
They're kind of fugly looking. This guy, I think... Yes, he had a soul gem. I didn't check the other two. Yeah, too late. I just said, forget it. Dead Falmer. Oh, that's why the Falmer are dead. So, I think there is a key of sorts that I want in here. That key. Alright, let's go deal with this guy.
Gavros, is that you? I'd almost given up hope. Let me get the door. What the? What are you doing here? What have you done with Gavros?
Your friend Gavros is dead.
It was the Falmer, wasn't it? Curse them! They've ruined everything. If Gavros is gone, there is no hope. He was supposed to return with the crystal. Without that, all our efforts are wasted. And you, if you're here for treasure or wisdom or anything, I'm afraid you've wasted your time.
What's this about a crystal?
It didn't work the first time. I tried to tell Gavros, but he wouldn't listen. No, it won't be too cold, he said. Well, I was right, wasn't I? Focused completely wrong by the time we got here. The cold had warped it. Gavros had to cart it all the way back to Cyrodiil. Left the rest of us here to fend off the damnable Falmer.
I happen to have found a focusing crystal. Is this what you were looking for?
You found... How in the world? That's it? That's it! I don't know this little project. In fact, who are you anyway?
I'm with the College of Winterhold.
You are you? Savos wouldn't even grant us an audience when we came to you. But now you come here expecting something from me? I don't much like this, I'll tell you. But you saved my skin, so maybe I can overlook the past for now. Come on, I'll explain on the way. No matter what Gavros said, this was my idea first. The Council is going to know that when I get back. I was the one who thought of using this oculory. I don't know what the dwarves...
The stream's being kind of
Something
weird.
unpronounceable, I'm sure. From all our research, it seems they were intent on discerning the nature of the divine. This machinery, all of it, was designed to collect starlight, and then, I'm not sure, split it somehow? It was my idea to replace one of the key elements with our focusing crystal. Months of enchantments went into it. Let's just hope they got it right this time.
I do like all the Dwemer stuff. It's pretty cool.
Here it is. Magnificent, isn't it? Took an incredible amount of work to get it running again. Now I'm hoping it'll all be worth it. Place the crystal in the central apparatus, and we can start the process for focusing it.
So, I should have that and that.
Oblivion will have to wait. It's my time to burn you now. Ice and snow, bend to my will.
Not quite where I want it. That'll work. Look, more lava spread.
We already know that. We already know that. Push the button. Come on. Push the button. Oh, we got a ways to go. Yeah, he never gets back to make his report in my game either. Just a little foreshadowing there. I got a little ways to go on this one too. Such a tough puzzle.
Years of work, finally going to pay off. But what's this? These results, they're not at all what they should be. This projection should be lit up like the night sky. Something is creating an incredible amount of interference. Something in Winterhold, it looks like. What are you playing at? Is this some attempt to stall my work?
Yeah, Vardenfell and High Rock and Skyrim and Cyrodiil. And that's the whole map. Solstheim.
So what is it? What have you done? Did you know what we were attempting? Well, explain yourself.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You show up here just as our work nears completion. And now I can't get any results from this because of something at your college. Do you think me a fool? Do you think I'm too stupid to make the connection? You've ruined my work. How did you do it?
I truly have no idea what you're talking about.
Either you're lying to me, or you have something at your college, don't you? Something immensely powerful, beyond anything I've anticipated. What is it?
I'm not going to answer that.
So you do have something, then. Whether this was intentional or not, it suggests some interesting results.
What are you talking about?
You're looking for something, yes? The Staff of Magnus. Well, even if you are trying to ruin my work, there's still something to be learned here. I can't explain the details. That would be giving away many secrets the Synod have learned over the years. Also, I doubt you'd be able to comprehend the details.
Oh,
have you
thanks for
seen
that.
the
That was
orrery
calling
in the
stupid.
Imperial City? It was the inspiration for this idea. Instead of projecting the sky, we project all of Tamriel, and then harness the latent energies to overlay the positions of... What's important is that all of this work was designed to reveal to us sources of great magical power. Purely to help safeguard the Empire, of course.
Of course.
And yet, in the end, only 2 locations have been revealed to us. One is your college. The other, well, that can only be Labyrinthian. So, mage from Winterhold, despite your intentions, I've beaten your little game. Even if all you've said here is lies, I know you have something in Winterhold the Synod Council will be very interested in. So fine. Trudge off to Labyrinthian in search of your staff. I shall return to Cyrodiil and deliver my full report to the Council. This is not over, I assure you.
So the Staff of Magnus is in Labyrinthian?
Well, yes. Probably. I mean, yes. Certainly it is. But that doesn't matter now, because I know you're hoarding something even more important at your college. The Council will be informed of this. They will find out what you're up to.
All right.
I think you've been in here too long. You're crazy.
Am I?
Am I?
Am I? I think I've discovered more here than I could have hoped to. Your trickery won't confuse me.
I think we're done here.
Yeah, we're done.
Thread lightly.
Later, dude. Thanks for the info. Save your game. And then we're going to go talk to the Sijic Order. And then I think I'm going to call it a day. Too many crashes today.
You have done well thus far, but trying times are ahead. It is imperative that you return to your college at once. You will be called on to take swift action, rise to the challenge, and discover what you are capable of. You are on the right path, and you will prevail.
Well, thanks for that. Yeah, that single pixel cube map does make that very shiny. Let's go into environment and interior and see what we can do about that. And is it day or night? I need to know. It is 56% day. So we're half between interior day and interior night. Fresnel curve interior day. That's not having any effect. So that's a minimum. How about curve? That doesn't really have an effect either. Multipliers, maybe. No, we don't really have an effect going on there either. All right. Well, we made it out. Say goodbye to the fine folks.
If that is all, I'll see you.
And we're going to throw a save right here. Thanks for hanging out. Sorry about all the crashing. Game was just being a weirdo. It happens. Still not sure why. But yeah, it happened. So until next time, peace out. Have fun.